Hello, and welcome to our group podcast. We are the Blue Team. Our unifying concept is pitfalls and challenges in the industry, and we chose the photo album for our theme. Let me introduce you to our team members. Anthony Whitmore, Jazalette Jazzy Wandrick, Ryan Walling, Brett Williams, Todd Wilcutt, and myself, Thomas Waller.
Avoiding fraudulent characters in the music industry. Be careful of who you trust. Anyone can say they are a music producer or recording engineer. Always spend the time that it takes to do things right. Try to use a professional studio to make your recordings. Home studios often lack the range and equipment that professional studios have, so therefore they compromise the sound quality. Also, always check the credentials of the people that you're working with. If they're legitimate, they will have no problem showing these to you. I like to look at it kind of like going to a doctor. When you go to a doctor, you trust that he has his doctorate, that he went to school, that he was an intern, and that he went through all the necessary steps to become a doctor so he could take care of you properly. Would you let one of these two guys operate on you? Planning and research are always necessary, or you could get taken advantage of and even end up with a bad recording. But taking the necessary steps will help you find the right people for you to work with. Remember to always make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of.
Hello, my name is Brett Williams. I am here today to tell you about a major problem in the music industry known as music piracy. This is a major concern to all musicians and producers. Millions of people have downloaded and shared music illegally on the internet for well over a decade now. Record vinyls were one of the earliest ways to distribute the music to its people. The first big hit in record sales was when radio gained its popularity in the early 1920s. Little did we know that this would be the first of any kind of decline in the sales of music to come. The first of all music and media sharing sites launched in 1999, known as Napster. Napster completely changed the face of sales in the music industry. Millions of people use Napster every day. In 2003, approximately 35 million users were downloading illegal music off of the internet. Later in that year, the Recording Industry Association of America, or the RIAA, launched a lawsuit against persons who have committed copyright infringement. Now that Napster has been shut down and most other torrent sites and other free media sharing sites have been shut down or are under investigation, there are other ways of downloading media off of the internet, just not for free. The standard was set by Apple when they launched the iPod while creating iTunes. iTunes is the new way to download music. The only catch is the user has to pay for the music that they are downloading. In conclusion, there will always be other sites to download and share for free. But with that said, I firmly believe that Apple and iTunes have started to revolutionize the downloading of music off of the internet. This is a huge challenge in the industry, but as technology gets better and more patrolled, I believe that we are heading in the right direction to stop music piracy once and for all.
My name is Todd Wilcutt, and my podcast on overcoming challenges in the industry is on the effects of digital music and file sharing on the music industry. Napster burst onto the scene in the late 90s, offering free access to and downloads of as much digital music as you wanted. Many believe that this was the beginning of the end of physical media music in the recording industry. David Goldman of CNNMoney.com reported in 2010 that record sales over the previous decade had dropped by more than half. This has been attributed to not only illegal file sharing sites, but also to legitimate sites and applications such as iTunes who charge consumers per download. This has caused a very evident proportional relation between the decline of physical media sales and the rise of digital music sales. The growing debate is whether all this is really bad or can it be really good for the music industry. Of course, there's the fact that revenues are down substantially, but the unlimited amount of exposure you can get with digital music has helped to skyrocket the volume of artists and music available to the public. Three things, in my opinion, that can help the industry with this challenge are: find a way to regulate and profit from legitimate digital music sales, maximize the benefit of this mass exposure, and find a way to minimize illegal file sharing and its effects. In closing, digital music is the future. We in the industry have to find a way to use it to continue bringing inspirational music to the world.